We are back at the top of the Jupiler Pro League, and also we welcome back Jordan Lukaku. It's not Romelu, it's Jordan. We've still got one of them to go. Hello and welcome back to Rupel Boom or Bust. That is correct. We have signed Jordan Lukaku from Apoel in Cyprus, I think. He's cost us probably too much money, but he was one of the 2 transfer targets I set myself at the very beginning of this save, and we have managed to do that. We have brought him into the club. Yes, he is 32, and yes, we have overpaid for him, but he's Jordan Lukaku. We have brought him home, even though on the game, he never played for Rupel Boom, although they were called, I think, just Boom back when he was about. But yeah, he came through the youth intake, and I think he left when he was like 15. So he, even in terms of the game, he would have never been a Rupel Boom player. But yeah, he's in £1.7 million overall. Some of it is kind of being spent over sort of a few months, so it's not the end of the world. He's all right. One of the reasons why I really wanted him in as well. He's a left-back and Belgian, so, he's another Belgian left-back. It means we can get rid of Rob Nizze, who arguably isn't very good. We've also signed another left-back in the shape of William Jaramillo, who is an Ecuadorian left-back signed from America de Quito. He has cost, I don't know how much actually, £200,000, not a huge amount of money. Apparently there's some potential here, so we brought him in. He's got 4 determination, which apparently, according to Zealand, doesn't mean a damn thing. We have also sold a few players as well. We have got rid of, if we go here, Bruno Amione, we mentioned before, he is now left going to Estudiantes. Joey Chucks is going back on loan to Heartland FC. Bram Depor, Kobe Alert, Gwambi leaving on a permanent deal, £2 million with a 50% sell-on for Gwambi, which is pretty decent. Jorge or George Exposito going to KVK for £325,000. Again, 50% sell-on in that one. Archivadze on loan. Some guy called Kingu leaving on a free transfer. Andre has also left the club. And a couple of players going out on loan to Gil. Both of them, basically, because I wanted them to play football, but they weren't getting football because we don't have an under-21s squad that plays games. Anyway, right, now that's the transfer business out of the way. Let's talk about results, shall we? We left the last episode after we beat Oostende 2-0. We then beat Cercle Bruges in the Croky Cup quarter-final, setting up a match that we're going to see today against Anderlect. We beat Charleroi, we beat Standard Liège 6-1. I have no idea what happened here, but we smashed them. We smashed Westerlo as well 5-0. We then lose after a big break, and then basically the winter break coming back into January. We lose against Club Bruges. We beat Beerschot 1-0. We lose the first leg of the Croky Cup semi-final against Anderlecht, which means today it will be Ghent in the league, first versus second. It will be the second leg against Anderlecht in the Croky Cup. We need to at least win the game 2-0, basically, in order to get to that final. I think if we can get past, basically get into that final, I think we've got a very good chance of winning it this year. And this is what the league table looks like. If we win today, we are potentially going to stretch our lead to 4 points at best. At best, at worst, because Bruges might win their game, although they're not playing yet, I don't think. But yeah, basically, we're playing Ghent. If we win, we go 50 points, they stay on 44. So yeah, there's a lot riding on this episode. Let's go forward, let's play the Ghent game, and hopefully we can do a decent enough result. The starting lineup then for the Ghent game will be Torres in goal, a back four of Dehaney, Gabia, Stedman and Jose Luis. We've dropped basically Sio. I think he's injured actually is why he's not playing. No, sorry, international duty, that's right. We've got a bunch of people on international duty. Sio is one of them, Antwi is another. We've also got a couple of trialists there. Who else is it? Somebody else is also on international duty. Maybe they're back now. But yeah, basically Jose Luis will be our left back. No, he won't. I keep doing this. It's Jordan Lukaku. We brought him in for a reason. Jordan Lukaku will be our left back. Peters and Patino in the middle. Shema and Juarez on the wings. Bakayoko and Faye as our strikers. Shema has a bid from China for £22 million. He has a £29 million minimum fee release. So if that gets triggered, bye-bye Arba Shema. Bakayoko is also wanted by the same team in China. Also, Mohamed Faye has had bids accepted. £25 million with a 50% sell-on from Chinese clubs. However, he didn't want to go there. Now apparently Feyenoord want him. Been a bit of an interesting transfer window so far, even though we haven't really spent any money. We have had very good results against the better sides in the league. We struggle a bit more against the smaller sides, as you saw a couple of episodes ago. So I'm hoping against Ghent, this is going to be fairly good for us. I think, obviously, being away from home isn't ideal, but like I said, we do perform well against the bigger sides because they don't expect us to attack them because we're expected still to finish 9th in the table. So they think we're a bit of a pushover. Lukaku's throw to Faye early on in the game, literally 10 minutes on the clock. He's going to run into the middle. Faye with lots of space to run into. He's going to go all the way, isn't he? Mohamed Faye takes a shot. It's a good save from Unsane. It's going to be a corner. That was a very good run. Very good effort as well from the striker. It's going to be a corner then for Arba Shema to take it. Left-footed. Gabby is there at the front. Can't manage to get his head away. Dehaney back to Shema. Cross that ball in, buddy. Doesn't. Goes back to Gabby and now Dehaney. Charlie Patino, who will, in the summer, be having an Arsenal teammate join him on a free transfer because one of their players is he's out of contract and I've picked him up. We've got a throw from Jordan Lukaku. Of course, it's Jordan Lukaku. Patino with a bit of options forward to Bakayoko. What a ball that is from Patino, and what a finish that is from Mohamed Bakayoko. We go 1-0 up against Ghent. What a performance so far. 17 minutes on the clock. I don't think Ghent have even had a shot yet. We've got 3 points so far if everything stays this way. Club Brugge are also playing their game at the moment, and I think they could be winning their game, which means there's only 4 points between us and now second place Club Brugge. Dehaney gets it back from a little head from Peters. Literally a little head, because he's a tiny man. Shema to Gabbia to Matty Stedman, who scored his first goal for Australia recently. Torres, the Mexican keeper. Kick it long, my friend. No, okay, we're passing it so far. Shema on that right. Dehaney's making a good run if Peters can spot him. Dehaney's kind of stopped his run, and the through ball doesn't find a Rupel boom shirt, and it's gone all the way back to Insane in the Ghent goal. Upfield, header down. Benali, forward to Dorsch. Picked up an injury. This is good, because that means he's probably going to get substituted. Jardson on that right-hand side. Jordan Lukaku's with him. It's crossed in towards the back. Samoa, possibly with the effort, goes just over the bar. 26 minutes on the clock. Still quite a lot's going on so far in this game. Peters with it. Back to Matteo Gabbia. Plenty of white shirts forward. Stedman to Patino. Lukaku's got space. Does use Jordan Lukaku. He's gone back again to Charlie Patino now. Breck Peters with some space. I thought he was going to pull the trigger. He doesn't. He plays it through to Faye. And Mohamed Faye makes it 2-0. 28 minutes on the clock. We are looking good value for our win here. I meant good value for our lead. We haven't won just yet. There is still time. Ghent have themselves a pretty decent free kick position. Benali steps up, curling effort, in off the post. It's a wonderful free kick. It's 2-1. I think that was possibly their maybe second or third shot on target. If that second shot on target has found its way into the back of the net, I'd like to get ourselves a third goal, please. Half time then, it is just the 2-1 lead that we have. Arba Shema has just kind of stopped performing. Things are going well, you're capable of better. That probably wasn't the best thing to say. Right, do we take Shema off and bring on Didier Montero? Montero will be replacing Shema if he leaves, which is why I'm not too fussed if we lose Shema for £29 million. We've got a like-for-like replacement already existing in the squad, so like I said, it's not too bad. Headed effort goes wide from Ghent very early on in the second half. Corner for Breck Peters to take it towards Stedman at the front post, and the Australians' effort dinks the top of the bar and goes over. We're getting close, but so are Ghent. Throw for us, Dehaney to Peters, deep inside our own half, just before the hour mark. Gabbia and Dehaney passing it. We need to just smash it upfield. He's eventually gone and done that. It's towards nobody, though. It's going to probably come back towards us. Patino finds Juarez. The Peruvian controls that well. Needs an option. Goes backwards instead, and it's not the best pass. And now Ghent can break forward with the ball with Jardson. He's gone straight past Stedman. Gone for goal. It's an absolute rocket from Jardson. It's 2-2. We seem to concede a lot of goals from misplaced passes and counterattacks. That's how we concede a lot of our goals at the moment. That one was Juarez's fault, so he is going to be coming off. Agustin Perez is going to be coming on. We've got one more change to possibly do. I'm not sure. Do we do Gabbia? We don't do Gabbia. We'll keep it for the same for the moment. We've still got 20 minutes or 30 minutes still to play. A draw isn't awful. A draw is certainly not awful, but a draw is also not ideal. I would like to obviously win this game because that would put us 4 points clear at the top of the pile. Currently, we are just 2 points clear at the top. Ghent are looking arguably the better side now. Right, final change then. Our wingers are just doing garbage, aren't they? Our wingers are doing absolutely nothing. Do we try and change something? Inverted winger on support. I don't know what the difference is between an inverted winger and an inverted forward, but we're going to just swap those two, see if that makes a difference. We're going to take Patino off. Eden Hazard can come on for the final few minutes. We've got a corner to Rupel, not to Rupel Boom, to Ghent. It's a good claim from the keeper Torres. I don't know whether this is because of subs. It is. It's definitely because of subs. 2 minutes left. Hazard to Lukaku. It's like Chelsea back in the day, but it's the wrong Lukaku. Speaking of the wrong Lukaku, I almost bought a different Hazard. Thorgan Hazard's available to sign. He's not good enough, basically. It's a header down from Ghent. Silla's running forward with the ball. Samoa, Dehaney with a piss-poor slide tackle. And Torres makes the save. What are you doing, Dehaney? What are you doing? We nearly threw that away. We still can throw this away. Samoa's corner comes in. The header from the central defender goes over the bar. It's looking like it's going to be a 2-2 draw then. 2-2 is not the end of the world, but our wingers just did nothing today. Neither of our wingers, none of them, none of the 4 wingers that we played there did anything at all to speak of. It's a 2-2 draw, we've got a point, but we probably should have got more than that. I am going to say to literally all of the wingers, none of you were good enough. I'm going to teapot stance, I'm not happy with your performance. It did motivate everybody, that's good. So, 22 games played, we are still top of the table. 2 points clear of Bruges, 3 points clear, is that 3 points? Yeah, it's 3 points clear of Ghent, and then 6 points clear of Genk, 7 points clear of Antwerp and Anderlect. So there is still the top 6 that we're all battling out for basically the chance to become champions. We've been leading the way for most of the season, apart from this little blip here. So we've been doing really, really well. Let's hope we can keep it up. We are a couple of days before the Anderlecht game, and we've sold Schemmer, apparently. Chairman Henk Seelen has decided that this offer was too good to refuse and just took it. He did it himself. I didn't even realise. I did not even realise. So Arba Schemmer is now over in China. We've got £22 million for him plus a 30% profit, which isn't good. In my opinion, we could have got 50% of next sale in there. He's still only 21 as well. Arba Schemmer is gone. That kind of sucks. And we only got £9 million in our transfer budget. We're not going to spend that though. So then, Schemmer is gone. He's not going to get a chance to lift the Croky Cup. We do obviously have to get past Anderlecht first. We are 2-1 down after the first leg, so we have to win 1-0 just to get us through into extra time. I don't think away goals are a thing. We're going to go as strong as we can. It's going to be Torres, Dehaney, Sio, Gabbia and Antwi at the back. La Rosa and Patino in the middle. Montero will be coming onto that right-hand side to replace Schemmer. Juarez on the left. Bakayoko and Faye as our strikers. What we are going to do very quickly is Juarez, if we have a quick look at your form, it's been pretty garbage, hasn't it? 6-1, 6-5, 6-3 and a 6-3. So let's have a very quick discussion with you, if we can actually click the buttons properly. I'm going to beckon him in with hands, and I'm going to say you have to start playing. No, form's been declining. I agree, that's good to see. Do we also say the similar thing to, I mean, everyone else is doing, no one's doing amazing. It's only really Alonso Juarez who's struggling. Do we swap him out for Piazza? Yes, we do. We do swap him out because those two apparently are best friends. On the bench as well, we have Origi, the Swiss and Kenyan goalkeeper, I think he is. Yuri, Peter, Stedman, Lukaku, Victor and Juarez. Obviously, he's now been moved to the bench. We've also made a couple of new signings. Nothing massively exciting, but basically these were 2 players who are available on free transfers. My scouts went, pick them up, they're pretty good. And I looked at them and went, yeah, they don't actually look too bad. First up, Angelo Espinosa is a 21-year-old Chilean central midfielder. Free transfer, £1,500 a week, so not a huge amount of money. I think he's got something there. There's definitely a bit of potential. And the one who's a little bit closer to the first team is Leonardo Cesar, who is a Brazilian central midfielder. He's got some superb high numbers. Balance, stamina, determination, work rate, technique and first touch, all extremely high. I think Cesar could be a very useful player for us. He's also 6'3", he's massive. He's not the only thing that is massive. This game is massive. I genuinely think that this is our best chance to win the Croky Cup. If we can get past Anderlecht, we can win the Croky Cup. I don't even know who's possibly in the final. But yeah, this is our time. This is our time. We've been in the final twice, I think, in the past, 4, maybe 5 seasons. If we can get there this time, we can win it. It's taken 20 minutes, and this is literally the first highlight. There's been 0 shots for each side. It's Luquesa with this ball. Witry on that right-hand side, who's very, very good, by the way, Witry is. Patino's stolen this away. Now Piazza smashes it down the line. Mohamed Faye takes a touch and gets past his man. He's going to go it alone. He does go it alone. Van Crombrugge makes a decent save, conceding a corner. Corner to be taken by Clinton Antwi then, towards the middle. It's not the best corner. Antwi's going to get possibly another chance. Back to Didier Montero instead. He's going to go backwards to Charlie Patino. Is anything coming from that? No, it isn't. La Rosa has picked up an injury. That's not good. pulled hamstring. He should be able to play through it. That's fine. We'll keep him on for the moment. Again, wingers stopping performing. 6-4s for both of them at the moment. Right, we're going to have to think about something here. We're going to have to think about something. When we have the ball, get further forward. Maybe stay wider. If we've got the ball, stay wider because you've got plenty of options in the middle. Is this what we're going to try? I mean, I feel like it's not a good idea. Let's do that. One of you can sit wider. One of you can go more central when we've got the ball. And let's see whether that makes a difference. They've both dropped down to a 6.3. Half-time, it is 0-0. So if it stays this way, we're going out of the cup. I'm going to thrash arms. We owe them. That motivated everybody. We actually did a good team talk. And a team talk that never usually works. So we've done no changes at half-time. Montero, Piazza, Bakayoko and Faye all playing very badly. Antwi's corner comes in. Gabbia is there. And Matteo Gabbia, the central defender, has put us on to level terms. We've taken the lead. This is the perfect start to the second half. Even though we're actually, 12 minutes in. It feels like it's only just started. But nothing's happened so far. Right, changes. Montero is coming off. Victor is going to come on. La Rosa's coming off. Breck Peters is going to come on. I mean, the wingers are just not working, are they? They're just not working at all. I'm just seeing what other formations we've got. I mean, we have this mess, which I feel like we're not going to touch. We'll stick with this. We'll just stick with this for now. Victor and Peters coming on. Come on. One more goal, and we're into a Croky Cup final. Piazza's on a 6.2. Right, that's your day done as well. Juarez will be coming on that left-hand side. Hopefully, the talk that I had with Juarez before the match might sink in. We've got 15 minutes to play. Victor, the Icelandic, to Bakayoko in the middle. At the back post is Juarez. And Alonso Juarez has put that ball in the back of the net. I don't know whether that has anything to do with the talk that I had with him. But we are 2-0 up on the night. 3-2 on aggregate. The Croky Cup final might be in our future. Anderlect have literally had one shot on target all game. It's Torres' goal kick. 86.5 minutes played. So there is 3 minutes and 30 seconds of normal time. Patino to Peters. Down the right-hand side is Victor. He's going to run into the middle. Peters, it's a bad pass, but Peters manages to do something with it. We are playing on thin ice, I think. Passing it around between our defenders and our goalkeeper. Mohamed Faye takes a touch from Bakayoko. Long-range effort. Van Kronbruge makes a save. We win another corner. If we can stick this on Gabbia's head, this would be perfect. Who have we got? Front post. I'm not even sure we've got the front post. It's Bakayoko. Juarez is there. It's another great save from Van Kronbruge. Juarez has come off the bench, and he has just changed this game, hasn't he? He really has. Peters with the corner this time. Gabbia is there this time. Van Kronbruge again making a save. He is keeping Anderlecht in this tie. Peters, right-footed from the left-hand side. Gabbia's at the front, and Matteo Gabbia gets his second of the game, his second of the season as well. We are going through to the Croky Cup final again. So literally, the moment we brought on Juarez, which I don't know, can we even see? 74th minute. We brought on Juarez there. 77th minute, he scored. 89th minute, we then scored another goal. Game changer. Surely we have to say Juarez there is the game changer, because at this point he wasn't on the pitch, and then all of a sudden when he comes on we just get a load of decent chances. We're through to the Croky Cup final. I don't know who we have to play in this final. I'm not quite sure. I don't know whether it's been decided. Oh, it has been decided. That's not ideal. La Rosa is out for 12 days to 14 days. It is Beerschot. We have beaten Beerschot multiple times. We can definitely beat Beerschot. If you look at this, I mean, are we the... So the green circles are ones we have won. So we've beaten them already this season. We've beaten them once. We have beaten them once last season. We beat them once the season before. We did lose to them in the Croky Cup a few seasons ago on penalties. But, I mean, we've beaten them consistently. 7 wins. We've only ever lost to them once through normal time. We lost once on penalties as well. And that was back at the start. That was when we first got into the Jupiler Pro League. Genuinely think we might be winning the Croky Cup, you know. That is going to do it for this episode. We still have the January transfer window open, and we've still got to play Vaslan Beveren, but I'm not going to do that as part of this episode. Next episode, what we are going to do, I'm thinking we might need to do Genk. I'm thinking we might do Genk and Lommel, and then we have, after that, Galatasaray double bill in the following episode. Basically, there's so much going on in this save at the moment. We've got the Croky Cup, we've got the League and the Europa Conference League. I don't want to just kind of do a quick season and skip over one of them, because if we win the league and I only ever show you 4 league games, you're going to think that that's a bit cheaty. So I want to try and show you as much as humanly possible. So yeah, we're going to come back. Next episode will be Genk and Lommel United, a team that we should batter and a team that will probably batter us. Well, a rather successful episode then. Top of the league into a Croky Cup final. We've got an extra £22 million in our bank as well, thanks to Arbashema being sold from underneath our noses. It's fine, we've got Didier Montero. Think we might be missing Arbashema. Next episode, back to the Jupiler Pro League, and then we head off to Turkey to play Galatasaray. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, do please remember, hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell, add all your comments as well, and I will see you in the next episode.